What would actually happen if you drank salt water? By Alan Kutowski, May 20th, 2021. This article is from Mental Floss. Okay, I'm trying to read this English article to practice English by trying to focus on pronunciation and instant memorization of key words, expressions, and cliches. Whatever that I determine to be useful for my later interaction with foreigners, like sending emails, sitting down with the conversations, or haggling over some issues or products and services. So it's a dual-pronged approach. One is academic approach to practice English, to learn English, and another one is to understand the knowledge, to understand what actually happened if you drank salt water. So here we go. Your body will not thank you. Oh, okay. What a gold swing. I stock via Getty Images. So this is a stock image. Soon after you learn not to eat sand, you are taught the next crucial lesson of beach safety. Don't drink seawater. Not because it harbors germs, though that's also probably a valid reason to keep your mouth shut while dodging waves. A valid reason. But because it's salty, yeah, that's also probably a valid reason. Sodium, the main element in salt, isn't intrinsically bad for us I think in is unnecessary. In fact, I think that's a typo. So we have double ins. Sodium, the main element in salt, isn't intrinsically bad for us. In fact, it's a vital electrolyte that helps regulate blood volume and other blood functions. And thanks to our kidneys, whatever salt we don't need gets filtered out through our urine, a process that requires water. That's why after you eat a massive bag of potato chips, you might feel desperately thirsty. That's true. Your brain, and it's true with tortilla chips, corn chips. Those chips also very salty, especially American tortilla chips. Your brain is telling you to drink more water so your kidneys can flush out all that extra salt. Seawater contains both salt and water, of course, but it's too salty for your body to process using that water alone. According to Dr. Christine Coffey, an assistant clinical professor at University of California, San Diego's Department of Emergency Medicine and director of its Wilderness Medicine Fellowship, seawater's salt concentration, salinity, is approximately 35 grams per liter. Our blood's salinity, on the other hand, is just 9 grams per liter. Really? Yeah, I was thinking of a bad situation at my workplace, so I couldn't concentrate well. Let me read this paragraph one more time. Seawater contains both salt and water, of course, but it's too salty for your body to process using that water alone. According to Dr. Kristen Coffey, an assistant clinical professor at University of California, San Diego's Department of Emergency Medicine and director of its Wilderness Medicine Fellowship, saltwater's salt concentration, salinity. Let's remember that word, salinity. Salt concentration. 염도, salinity, is approximately 35 grams per liter. Our blood's salinity, on the other hand, is just 9 grams per liter. Wow, that's 26 more grams per liter. That's whopping, I don't know, 4 times more potent, 4 times more saline, right? Saline or salinity. That's whopping much. That means seawater is 4 times saltier. Here we go. 4 times saltier than blood, she tells Mental Floss. If you were to drink salt water, this huge increase in salt would shift the water that we need inside our cells to the blood, which quickly affects our brain functioning and can hasten death. Basically, the osmosis, right? Basically, the sodium and water inside your cells need to be balanced with the sodium and water outside your cells. When the sodium from seawater enters your bloodstream, your cells will try to maintain the balance by dumping their water into your bloodstream. Your kidneys will use the water to excrete as much sodium as possible through your urine, resulting in extreme dehydration. Wow, extreme dehydration. If you accidentally swallow some seawater during a choppy surf season, you can avoid the symptoms of mild dehydration by dry mouth, infrequent urination. That means frequent, right? Infrequent, too frequent, right? Infrequent. It's not frequent, but it's a too frequent urination, dizziness, and fatigue by downing fresh water too. But if you are a shipwreck survivor stranded at sea with no fresh water inside, drinking seawater would quite literally be worse for you than drinking nothing at all. Guzzling salt water would cause a much more severe and life-threatening form of dehydration. This will rapidly lead to vomiting, delirious, and hallucinations. Coffee says, none of which is welcome in a sea survival situation. Hallucination, delirium, hallucination. What is welcome in a sea survival situation? Rainwater, and also fish eyes. According to Coffee, they contain low enough salt levels to help hydrate you. Dehydration. Wow, fish eyes. So does the flesh of fish, birds, and turtles. But maybe a better idea is to keep your head above water. Just keep your head above water. Just keep your head above water. Home science around the web. Symptoms: mild dehydration, shipwreck, infrequent urination, salinity, delirium, hallucination, secret, right? Potato chips, kidneys. So that's it. Thanks for listening. Take care, everybody.